제186회 포기하지 말고 열심히 해.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Speak Korean. I'm your host Lisa Kelley and next to me throwing punches right and left. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
This is an uppercut.
Okay.
And then jab, cross, jab, cross.
Would you like to say hello
cross.
before you...
Yeah, 안녕하세요. I'm Stephen Revere. Yeah, what I'm doing is a new exercise I started doing at the gym. It's called body combat. It's kind of like Taibo or Table or whatever that stuff is. You go in there and you do your jab, jab, cross, and jab. And it makes great exercise. I like it because it's a good upper body exercise too. And it's aerobic as opposed to normally you use your lower body for most. Have you ever tried that one?
No,
Have
I
you?
didn't know how to do
All right, Stephen.
Honestly, you don't know how to punch.
Stop badgering our students, okay? Stop badgering our students. Why don't you say hello?
Speaking of that.
Hi Lisa, hi Steven. 여러분 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 마리나예요. 만나서 반갑습니다.
여러분 안녕하세요. My name is Nadim. I come from Pakistan. 반갑습니다.
Okay. And, okay, while I protect our students, why don't you go and check out our lesson for today?
Wrap it up.
With Lisa
And Steven.
너 요즘 요가 시작했다면서?
몸매 관리를 좀 하려고.
그래, 좀 해야겠다. 포기하지 말고 열심히 해.
너도 같이 하자.
Okay, in the dialogue, they're talking about exercising again. And Lisa says, 너 요즘 요가 시작했다면서. Okay, I heard that you just started yoga. And it's kind of hard to pronounce the 면서. And you got to get it rolling off your tongue. So practice that a couple of times. 다면서.
Especially with the ending there. 했다면서요. I heard you did this. We've got this ending again. We had it once before. Oh, 시작했다면서요. I heard you started this, right?
Right.
And I heard you started yoga. 요가 시작했다면서요.
Only in our flash animation. Okay, let's try saying that, okay? 너 요즘 요가 시작했다면서.
너 요즘 요가 시작했다면서.
네. 너 요즘 요가 시작했다면서.
And 여러분 요즘 한국어 공부 시작했다면서. You. Alright. And Steven says, 몸매 관리를 좀 하려고.
Yes, be polite to the audience.
Well, I was trying to stick to the pattern. 몸매 is, as I said before, our body line, our body shape, and 관리 is maintenance. So, in other words, body contouring or maintaining your body line or shape. 좀 하려고, I want to or I would like to is what Steven is saying.
Yeah, this 관리 is used in a different way. Maintenance would be the best direct translation, but there's also the 관리 아저씨 at your, if you live in an apartment building, that's the guy who sits out there and makes sure, he never seems to fix anything. He just sits there and makes sure that people come and go, and there's no strange things happening around and gets rid of vagrants or whatever. I don't know.
Another
exactly
thing I could think of
is
usually your teachers, your parents usually tell you 자기 자신 관리 잘하세요. Okay, here we're talking about watching your behavior 관리. So watching what, how you act and the way you talk and what you look.
something we like to say to the students all the time, right? 여러분 공부할 때 포기하지 말고 열심히 하세요. 듣고 더 들으세요. Listen again and again and again, right? And when you say 하지 말고, this comes from what? When you tell someone not to do, what did you say to me when I was hitting you just a minute ago, right?
Don't do this.
How do you say don't do that?
하지 마세요.
하지 마세요, right? And this comes from the same thing. 하지 말고, and then you add something else to the end, something you want someone to continue to do instead of what they would say in the front, right? Don't give up. Do this instead. 포기하지 말고 하세요.
Right. And we might want to say this to our students. So each of you guys say it to all our audience out there. 포기하지 말고 열심히 해요.
포기하지 말고 열심히 해요.
포기하지 말고 열심히 해요.
네, okay, very good. And our last line, Stephen says, 너도 같이 하자. 하자, 뭐뭐 하자 means let's do it together. So it means let's, literally. So, hey, let's do it together. 같이 하자.
And it seems a little strange because you say, you two do it together. You two do it together. It works in Korean. It doesn't work in English. You two do it with me? No. 하자, okay, is let's do it, right? 합시다 is the high form. We're in the low form today. So you say 하자. And 같이 하자. Let's do it together. And in front of that, it's okay to put you two, even though that wouldn't work at all in English.
That's right. Let's practice both the lower form and the higher form. 반말로는 너도 같이 하자. 너도 같이 하자. Or to your elders or someone older, you want to say 우리 같이 합시다.
Yeah, that's what we would say in English, right? 우리 같이 합시다. 우리, but in Korean, not
Yeah.
너도.
우리 같이 합시다.
우리 같이 합시다.
그럴까요? 우리 다 함께 열심히 공부할까요? All right, let's go on to yeah, Korean Insight. Korean Insight. Okay, you start your first job in the first month, you get your first paycheck. What do you want to do with it? You want to splurge, right? No, actually here in Korea, you're expected to buy underwear for your parents. That's right, long johns or underwear, but it has to be in a particular color. That's red, R-E-D, red underwear for your parents. We call this 빨간 내복. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, 빨간 내복. Okay, red underwear for your parents with your first paycheck is what you're supposed to buy. All right, we had a couple of grammar points here, a little bit harder to pronounce, the 면서. Wrap it all up for us, would you?
했다면서. 했다면서. That was I heard that, right? I heard that you did something in the past. That's the past tense, right? I heard you did it. 했다면서. And then 몸매관리 was the other difficult word. Remember that 니은 up against the 리을 ends up with a 리 sound, not the shortened sound, not 관리, it's 관리, okay? And 몸매관리, after that, you'll hear 포기하지 말고 하세요. 포기하지 말고 계속 하세요. Something like that. That's don't give up, right? 포기하지 말고 do this. And then at the end, let's do it. 하자.
That's right. And while we're watching our flash animation, 가만히 앉아있지 말고 don't just sit there. 따라합시다.
너 요즘 요가 시작했다면서?
몸매 관리를 좀 하려고.
그래, 좀 해야겠다. 포기하지 말고 열심히 해.
너도 같이 하자.
Okay, that about wraps up our show. Stephen, any last messages or good advice for our students?
Go out and use these expressions. You want it is a great way to invite somebody to do stuff, right? So find a friend who's doing something else and say, 그거 하지 말고 이거 합시다. 이거 하자, right?
Right.
Tell them, don't do what you're doing. If they're studying, maybe you should let them study for a little while. But that's all. 공부하지 말고 가서 영화 하자, 보자.
Or yeah, that's right. Let's be Korean 보자, right? Okay, my last message is 포기하지 말고 let's be Korean 열심히 봅시다. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.